Hello, fellow human. Sam here. I'm driven by goals, which I had none last year. And this year, I've got a couple, but I've also got some projects. So last year, I didn't even do any videos until like March. So it's kind of late for me to be like, hey, these are the goals that I want to do for the year. I have like 3 goals and then a couple of projects that I have going on, one of which I have announced somewhere. I will be talking about it later, so that's when I will link it in the cards. But anyway, let's just jump into my goals. Number 1 is to post more. I left that arbitrary and non-numberly because I just want to try to get into post more videos to keep myself relevant on the Booktube community. I would like to be making more actual individual book reviews rather than these. I'm not a big fan of the monthly wrap-up. There's just too much pressure at the end of the month, and I think that's what really got to me at the end of 2020. So what really got to me was I was overworked. But anyway, I want to just post more videos, and I want to try and do, if not some sort of a weekly wrap up, then like a mid-month wrap up, and just kind of break up the rhythm of how many books you read every month. It's just a little bit too overwhelming. The other goal I have set for this year is that I'm breaking up with GoodReads. I've already kind of started. I have been posting to Storygraph. Well, they don't have the most comfortable interface, and I get lost even now. I've been using it for months, and I think I enrolled like 2 years ago, but when it was still in beta, but I just couldn't get into it. And then now I absolutely like their reviewing system much more. It's a lot cleaner and it's a lot more specific. So even if you have nothing to say, or if you just want to compile a list of quotes or something, it makes the trigger warning system much easier to spell out for people. So there's just something about it that makes it better. And they're not recommending me best-selling novels all the time. I did post a book review today. It's a graphic novel, so I didn't really have a whole lot to say to begin with, but what'll be happening on my GoodReads account is that I'm just going to be posting like a star rating and pretty much like ending it there, with exception to the books that I have for NetGalley or any other ARCs that I receive in the mail. I will be putting like actual thought-provoking reviews on there because they seem to rely on GoodReads, and they actually, especially on NetGalley, they want GoodReads reviews and they want you to link to them. They do also offer other link support, so I'm hoping that Storygraph will be an option for them soon, but until then, I'm starting my slow breakup with GoodReads. I am a judge for the Booktube Prize, and I have all signed up for all 3 categories. Last year I signed up for the 2 categories that were available, which is fiction and nonfiction, and this year we have the addition of translated fiction. Not only that, but I wrote to Robert and said that I volunteer as reader tribute, whatever. So I will be a backup reader for if people have to drop out at the last minute. Yeah, so I might be doing some extra reading. So I'm trying to keep my number of books projects down to a minimum. There are a couple of projects that I am involved with, and all of them have a timestamp to be finished at the end of this year. The first of which is the Sookie Stackhouse read-along, which I'm really excited for. I've never even watched True Blood, so I'm kind of like in the dark. I do know what it is about, but yeah, that is it. This is going to be hosted by Amy at Booktube with Amy and Ange of Ange's Book Chatter, and I'll link their announcement videos down below, and come join us on the Discord if you can. It's gonna be fun. So then the other project is a personal project, personal to me, but other people are welcome to join along if you would like. I've created a Discord, and that can be viewed down below. I'm going to link it there. I'm also going to link my project announcement in the cards, and that is the what is it? What did I call it? Project. So it goes. It's a read through of all of the Kurt Vonnegut's novels, just the novels. And it's going to be ending at the end of this year. I started it early. I started at the end of last year, so it is ending exactly at the end of this year. Next book I'm reading is Mother Night by Kurt Vonnegut. I'm introducing a new project, which I am doing a soft rollout of the project, and I have that. I'm going to link it in the cards above, as well as down below in the thingy, the description box. And that is, I guess I'm going to call it the Bookerer Project, something like that. Somewhat inspired by Bob the Bookerer's pursuit to read all of the Booker shortlist. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing, except that I'm randomizing it, and I will let you watch that video to find out what year I got chosen. And yeah, I can tell you right now that it is it's already hitting some snags because 3 of the books on that list are not available at my library. So it looks like I have to source them through other means, which means that I've been shopping on thrift books. So that's it. Those are my goals for the year. If you've made a goals video, or if you've posted them on Instagram or on Twitter or something like that, please let me know in the comments below, because I love watching those types of videos. I love watching. I want to know what your goals are. That's all. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you probably want to subscribe, right? Or at least give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'll be seeing you around soon. Bye.